Hey everybody, Dr. Nelson here. This is a video about how to solve indirect measurement problems. So what exactly is indirect measurement? Well, indirect measurement is basically a method of using proportions to find an unknown length or distance in similar figures. Alright, so let's just do a problem together and then you can have a chance to pause the video and try a problem on your own. And then at the end you can see how you did. Alright, so take a look at this little diagram right here. If you notice, it looks like we have a tree, okay, and the height of the tree is unknown. That's the h. It looks like it has like a shadow, right? And it looks like the shadow is 15 feet long, all right? Now, we also have a little human being over here, a little creature, right? And the height of the creature is 5 feet, and it has a shadow of 4 feet, all right? Now, so the question is, can we basically create a proportion to solve for the height of the tree? And we can, all right? And the big thing to remember is that these two triangles have to be similar, all right, in order to do this, all right? So I'm going to tell you right now, they are similar. So to do this, we have to create a proportion of the corresponding sides. So I know for a fact that here's the height of the tree, so that's h, and here's the height of the person, which is 5, right? So I'm going to say h is the 5. I'm going to use a different color to make it really clear, okay? So here's the length of the shadow, which is 15 feet, and here's the length of the shadow of the person, which is 4 feet. So the ratio of corresponding sides is going to be 15 to 4. All right. Now that we have our proportion, we can use cross products to solve. So I know that h times 4 is going to be 4h, and that's going to equal 15 times 5, which is 75. Now we're going to use a little bit of algebra to solve for h, so we're going to divide both sides by 4. And I know 4 goes into 75. I'm going to make that 0.0. So see, 4 goes into 7 once, and then subtract 35. 4 goes into 35 8 times, because that's 32. And we have 3 and a 0. And then 4 goes into 30. It's going to be 7 times. That's 28. And then finally, when I subtract the 2, make that 20, and that's going to be a 5, and that'll be it. All right, so we know that the height of the tree is 18.75 feet. All right, so again, this is an example of something called an indirect measurement problem, where you use proportions to figure out the distance of something like the height of this tree. All right, so when you pause the video and try the Your Turn Now problems, and when you're done, hit play. You can see how you did. All right, good luck. Alright, welcome back. Let's say do this practice problem. So here we're trying to figure out what's the length of Kelly's pond, right? And we have two triangles, alright, and these triangles are similar. So we have to come up with the ratio of corresponding sides to basically write a proportion to solve for the length of D. Alright, so I know for a fact that this side here, 24, is going to correspond with 48. Alright, so it's going to be 24 is the 48, as the 32 is to the D, right? So that's 32 is to the D. All right, so now I actually see a shortcut here to solve for D. I know 24 48ths can be reduced down to 1/2. So I'm going to make this just a 1 and then a 2, and now I can solve for D. So I know that 1 times D, so it's going to be 1D, is going to equal 32 times 2, which is 64. And then when I divide both sides by 1, I get D equals 64. And guess what? There's our answer. All right, so the length of Kelly's pond should have been 64 yards. All right, how'd you do?